Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to take you on a journey back to the past, and together we're going to watch one of the classic Australian 90s reality TV shows called Changing Rooms. I have really fond memories of watching this show as a kid in the 90s. The whole premise of this show is that two couples will switch rooms for the weekend and they make them over. They basically have free reign. There's usually a few guidelines, but yeah, let's check out an episode. I'm going to be watching down here, but I'll put some footage up here so you can watch along with me. Let's get started. Already I'm having so many flashbacks. That intro has just brought the memories flooding right back to me. Let's keep going.
Hi, I'm Suzy Wilks. Welcome to a brand new series of Changing Rooms. Now, just in case you've forgotten what this show is all about, I thought I'd take a moment to refresh your memory. Friends, neighbours or even relatives swap houses to redesign a room at each other's place. They get a limited amount of time to complete the job and have to stick to a tight budget. Now you know the basics, let's meet tonight's teams.
How cute is Suzy Wilks?
Deborah Gill and her husband Brett both work as factory managers. They're expecting their first child.
This guy, Brett, it actually turns out he's a bit of a 90s game show legend. He appeared on a bunch of different game shows throughout the 90s. He's got a YouTube channel called Bretto's Game Shows. If you want to watch me watching some of his game show appearances, let me know in the comments.
Donna Mangay is a print production manager. Her partner, David Delbo, is an oil refinery operator. Brett and David have been mates for years. Their partners have also become good friends, and now both couples holiday together.
I just want to point out these are couples, young couples with reasonable jobs that own houses in Sydney. This is definitely a different era.
Donna and David are keen to liven up their party room.
We'd like to see something that'll match in with my swords and my medieval books and stuff.
We'd like to see, you'd like to see something like that.
Before shots, meh, it's kind of a boring room, fair enough.
We'd like it to be a formal dining room rather than, because at the moment our dining room's in the middle of our lounge room, which is pretty at the front door.
Because the kitchen's just there, so it'd be good to knock that wall out or something, do like something silly like that. Yeah, and enclose that, so maybe so.
Have something like down the end, like a feature sort of thing, like a fireplace or something like that, just to make it like a real old-fashioned sort of feature.
For $1,200, these guys want a wall knocked out, a fireplace, a formal dining room.
Okay guys, it's time to head off for a little redecorating at your mate's place. So you better swap keys and get going.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, we have a very, very tiny bedroom here. What are we going to do with it?
Convert it to a formal dining room. Chandeliers, lights, nice table.
What sort of colour have you got in mind?
I think a deep colour, like burgundy, maroon, or
Sort of dark green.
We've got a sort of a pale blue carpet here. Are we going to keep that?
No, I think we get rid
we'll
of
pull
it.
it up.
Have you guys checked underneath?
No.
No.
So you don't know what's there?
No.
That'd be interesting to see what we're going to expect. Let's get cracking.
Great. So whose room is it?
How good's that transition?
Donna has redone the whole house, and this is the only room that hasn't been touched.
Okay. And he's into castles and swords and things. So tell me what you'd like to see in here.
I'd like to change the bar.
So we need to revamp the bar.
Yep, something.
Right, make it more of a feature. The walls, what do you think about those?
Get rid of them.
That I agree with, crazy lady.
Floor's going to stay? We're going to keep the timber?
Yeah, don't want to
Right.
touch that.
You've got the stripes, and you said you want to get rid of the stripes. Well, I kind of like the stripes.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually,
I like those colours.
You like
quite
that?
nice.
They're nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
quite
not too
nice.
bright.
I don't like the stripe idea.
No, not stripy walls. Anything but stripy walls.
Do we want to keep this carpet or not? Like, the carpet's not going to work, so Should we work with this or
Yeah.
should we work with the carpet?
Work with this.
All right.
I love how the designer has just said the carpet's not going to work
Like the carpet's not going to work.
and then given them the option. Do you want to try and use the carpet? Yes, ads, 90s
Today's
ads,
shock
here we
news,
go.
80% of all flight paths have been redirected over this single suburb. Residents are up in arms at the level of aircraft noise.
Looking for a new house? Find something better in the new look Domain. Now out on Thursdays and Saturdays.
It's crazy to think that Domain was only a newspaper at this point, because now it's huge. It's a really big website, but there you go.
Hello, I'm Amanda Keller.
And I'm Andrew Denton. We do the breakfast show on Triple M.
It's great.
They're so young.
You cleaned the bathroom, didn't you?
Still 10 minutes before inspection.
Introducing Duck for Bathrooms. It easily removes soap scum without scrubbing. Germs wash away too,
That's someone.
leaving a pleasant citrus fragrance.
I'm going to buy
It's
it.
a great house.
No, this. Your bathroom looks fantastic.
New Duck for Bathrooms. Tough on bathrooms, easy on you.
Now, I think we need an opening in this wall.
Do you know that my Deborah is pregnant, Deb?
Is she?
She sure is.
Oh, okay, well, we need to get her out of the room.
I've already gone on to that.
okay,
She's out.
good.
Lady with the baby, gone.
Lady with the baby, gone.
Before we get too excited, the issue is what's on the other side of the wall. We've got a cupboard that's going to have to come down.
Yep.
Okay? We've got another unit that's going to have to come out. We've got tiles which are going to have to come off the wall.
Well, do these guys want to renovate this kitchen eventually?
Well, they're going to have to if we do this.
Yeah.
I think we do it.
We still do it?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay, let's get into it. Excellent. Let's go.
All right, let's tear your friend's kitchen apart for a TV show. Great idea.
The other Deb
Yeah.
is a little bit concerned about the stripes. Are you concerned about her concerns?
I think she should concentrate on her pregnancy at this point in time.
Ooh, burn! That's full on.
What do you reckon? Beautiful.
Excellent.
The Yellows search Deb and Brett's garage for anything they can use.
What do you think?
I love this designer because even though he's not saying it, you definitely know what he thinks. Because he's saying it like, what do you think? Ugh.
Base coat's dry. We need to get our paint. It's really, really runny. And we apply it in what's called a cross-hatched method, which is just literally da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So little X's everywhere, okay?
Crosshatch method. I don't know why, but that's something that's really stuck in my memory about this show. Everyone seemed to paint with crosshatch method.
Dave, while you were working with James up here, Donna and I made a decision on the floor colour. Okay. And what was that colour?
Deep red.
So this is what it looks like.
It's all right.
Now, time for the walls. You asked for...
Green.
What do you think I'm going to give you?
I don't know.
Green.
Oh, cool.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, love it. That's cool.
I got this crisscross method. I'll tell you, I haven't got time for crisscross method. I've got to get it done.
Classic Bretto, he don't have time for crisscross method.
Believe it or not, but Tim is starting to make a couple of unusual brackets.
This feels good, actually.
I trust you to enjoy it.
You're going to breathe through this apparatus here, OK? So this is going to go on your head.
That's all right, I'm a mouth breather anyway.
And that's going to stick through.
Oh, no!
Thank God to see you here, son. Oh.
They're giving you a hard time.
Well, working with three girls, all I've heard about is kitchen colours and babies. I've had a gutful.
Yeah, Bretto, girls are the worst.
It's setting already.
Oh no, quick. We're working with a fast-setting rubber used in dentistry called alginate.
Blow out.
That's it.
Completely unnecessary. You don't need to make a mould of his face. I guess, like, 90s were a different time and you want to have a mould of your friend's face on your wall or something. Good on him.
Tim is fully trained at keeping his subjects safe while humiliating them. Tolerant man.
You look bloody good, actually.
Don't forget to let go of the mouthpiece. Hello there!
that's actually not bad.
Here we go. Next step, add the plaster.
Slowly.
Wow.
Oh my God, look at
There
that.
you go.
There you are.
There you go. It's his face.
Well, it should be the end of the first day, but I don't think either team will be resting their weary bones until very late tonight. I think we might have a few grumpy people with a lack of sleep tomorrow morning.
It's fun to imagine them all just having their normal lives after this. So they have this one weekend where they're all crazy changing rooms, but everyone's just going back to work on Monday. They're going back to work on Monday, but then they also have a weird room in their house. Plus they tell everyone at work what happened. And then like months later they're on TV. It's weird. It's a weird thing.
What?
Nah, it looks crap.
I don't like it at all.
That looks really bad.
We've got issues here. We've run out of time, we've run out of budget, and I think we've got to live with it. Okay?
Yep.
This sucks. This is just terrible stuff, this is. So we're just sticking it on with our hands because we're trying to get it all done so that we can go to bed. We're not allowed to go to bed or eat until we finish.
They both have to stay up late in each other's houses doing things that they think are ugly and horrible so that it's finished by the next day, looking ugly and horrible. I feel like the designers have too much control in this show. Like the people didn't really get to pick the floor colour there, and they didn't get to really have a say in this sandstone wall. They just had to go with what the designers said. We're going to have interesting results at least. Ad break!
Know how to use a spray gun?
The home hardware dogs. It's one of those things I didn't notice that they weren't around anymore, but they just kind of stopped being on TV. I liked those little guys.
Make sure the nozzle isn't blocked.
You could win a fabulous Tuscan holiday for 4 simply by sending in any 2 barcodes from the Latina Fresh range.
Remember sending in barcodes? That's like would never happen now. It's really crazy how much the world can change in just a couple of decades.
Pantene Ultra V shampoo and conditioner. It'll give you up to 95% less breakage, more strength, more hair.
Check out that graphic. More strength.
More strength.
They've just taken a clip art and stretched it a couple of times, and that's the animation for this ad. Very high tech, guys. Nice work.
What are you making here? You've drawn a line.
Yeah, I'm making windows for the doors, but James is going to cut holes in the doors. And what I'm doing is it's like lead lighting. So you just basically paint in the different colours and then you outline it with the black. And it's supposed to look like lead light.
Supposed to.
Supposed to.
Are you a good drawer?
No.
No, it's gonna look so bad. I can't believe she's just gonna paint a design onto a window. No. Oh well, I guess it's gonna add to the charm.
I've just got a wet rag with a bit of black.
Deborah is still not happy with that wall.
Texture, what do you think about something like that?
Yeah.
Does that look a bit more realistic?
No, it looks good.
Just a bit too
Maybe
matte.
if you put a bit on the bricks as well.
Yeah.
But why? You could just have a wall. You don't have to have like black lines scraped onto the wall.
And they're of the era from the room that you're trying to match. They are.
They're not. They're copper art 1985.
See what I've done? I've just put a bit of this French wash on it.
Yeah, no, it looks heaps better.
Look at that wall. Oh no. The stripy wall.
So what we have to do is paint this on, let it dry until it's tacky. Won't take too long. Then put the gold leafing on top.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
Isn't this fantastic?
Yes, looks great.
How good is it? And it's so cheap to do this and easy.
That looks great. I really like the gold leaf. And I remember they did gold leafing on this show pretty much every time. Yeah, I'm jealous. I want some gold leaf.
And towards you a bit, just a slice.
Wow.
Region.
What do you
That's
think?
it.
Yeah, that looks unreal.
Good?
Yeah, it looks really good.
I don't know why you'd put that on the wall. So I like the gold leaf, but I guess I don't like how they used it in the room.
Don't get up. We'll be back soon.
Well done. Fantastic.
So we got a sneak peek there, but I'm actually really looking forward to the reveal. We'll see if it looks as bad, especially that stripy room. Oh, it's going to be bad. But it's another ad break, so let's go.
On a current affair, kids' clothing that busts the budget. Better buys that last longer.
Probably a third of the price.
Tomorrow, 6:30.
Man, 90s A Current Affair. That stuff's good. If you want to see me watch that, I would actually love to do that. Let me know. Chuck it in the comments.
Mortine Lauren Kill surface spray.
More teen ads. Classic. Ah, it's so dark.
I don't know about you, Tim, but I feel a little underdressed in here now.
I think that makes both of us. I think you need to be in a formal dress and I need to be in black tie to fit in here.
How did you make such a big change, though? How do you create this formal feel?
Would you believe that there's one simple ingredient, and that is symmetry? What's on one side of the room is mirrored on the other, and that's it.
I can't believe the yellow team knocked a hole in their friend's wall.
I know, that was rather courageous of them, wasn't it? But it had to be done. Without it, it wouldn't have been as effective, and it looks great looking into the room from there now too.
What was the most expensive thing in here?
Most expensive thing was the dining setting. That includes the chairs that you see around us.
And the cheapest?
The cheapest item, well, we were lucky. We had lots of furniture that was sort of within the house to work with, but the corbels were the cheapest things that we made.
And they were fun.
They were great.
Now, you had a few problems with the floor.
Well, we had problems, and the problem was, probably the largest one was the floor, yes. The floorboards and the fact that there was concrete in the one room was a bit of a surprise.
That was bad luck.
It was bad luck, and the best thing we could do was paint it. And unfortunately, that's tipped us over on the budget.
So you're over budget?
We are just.
I'm not into that dining room. It's just way too dark. It looks really crowded, and that dining table is tiny, and that gold thing just, ew. I wouldn't be happy if I was them.
On the count of three, guys. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Oh, wow!
Excellent.
It does look old-fashioned.
Very
I
nice.
like.
Very nice. Oh,
That's our chandelier, isn't it?
it's a
They've done things,
$5
isn't it?
auction chandelier.
Oh,
Very
look at-
nice.
And what's that, a wheel?
That is like a ceiling rose, which
That's
thing's
excellent.
Wow.
She doesn't like it either.
Look at these chairs.
Oh, and there's a door.
That's right. I was waiting for you to notice that.
Yeah.
I love this colour. I said, we said we
incredible.
didn't want dark room, but we
No,
love it.
love it. Look at the floor.
Wow.
What do you think of the floor?
Unreal. Unreal.
What do you think of
Geez,
it?
they've done a lot of work, haven't they?
To tell the
a lot of
honest
work.
truth, I don't like the floor.
Don't like the floor?
Ooh, she doesn't like the floor. But that's okay. We kind of knew they didn't like the floor anyway.
That face, have a good look at those faces on the wall. Do you recognise that
David
person?
Donners. That's,
Dave's.
That's both Daves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be watching you eat dinner every night of your
Oh,
lives.
how haunting.
Yeah, I don't know about those faces. I feel like that's maybe the first thing they'll take down because they're not necessary and they're definitely creepy.
Can you eat dinner here every night?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
they're
it.
very nice.
Will
very
you
nice.
cook for your lovely
gorgeous.
wife every night?
Yes, I'll whip her up some 2-minute noodles.
Good one, Bretto. It's gross. I don't know why they did that. Also, the piano's missing.
Debbie, happy with the result?
Yeah, I'm fairly happy with the result. We did run out of time. Took a long time to do the walls, so we missed out on getting the other stained glass window in, which was a pity. However, I'm not that thrilled with the one that is in, so perhaps we can cover that up.
Stained glass window. That's bad. No way are they going to leave that in their house. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
What do you like the most?
I think my most favourite and the cheapest would be the bar. We flipped the tiles, which was a lot of fun, and we revealed a nice piece of Oregon and stained it up with a bit of boot polish and wax, and I really like it. It's come out really nice.
Was that the cheapest thing as well?
Yeah, it was. It was, so I was quite pleased.
And what about the most expensive?
Most expensive and time-consuming was the wall behind us. We thought we'd have a go with the product and make this sandstone wall, and it took a long time to do, long time to dry, long time to put up, and it was expensive, but I kind of like it.
$500 and it just looks bad, and it's going to be hard for them to remove because it's that sandy texture. Nah, that's not a good idea. Don't do that in your house, guys.
Now, did you meet your budget?
Yeah, we did, which was a surprise. I thought we'd definitely be over, but we managed to just squeeze in there.
One, two, three. Open.
Oh my God. Oh.
Whoa, medieval, here we go.
Whoa, medieval, here we go.
Whoa, medieval, here we go.
It looks kind of like a kid set for a play. It doesn't look like a room in a house. Plus, I still haven't worked out where the piano's gone. They just shoved it into another room. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Donna?
Wow, yeah, it's cool.
Stained glass, isn't that great?
That's really cool.
Got
There's your
chandeliers as well.
dragon, there's your dragon.
Oh, my dragon, yeah.
They're being so polite, but if I was them, I wouldn't be able to say that I like that, right? I don't know, they're your friends and it's TV, so it's weird that they're saying they like it.
Oh, look at that poster on the wall.
What do you think of that wall?
I love it.
That
That's
wall is
great.
mad, yes.
That is fantastic, yeah.
Yes, very good.
I love it, yeah.
What about the stripes on the other walls? What does that mean?
They're okay, I
They're
guess.
okay.
You had to have them.
It suits
for
you
the
with the theme,
effect.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
look
matches,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, they're painting over those next week, for sure.
Look at your bar.
Contrast. The bar's unreal.
Oh, I love, look at the bar.
The
Isn't that
wood
fantastic?
is just great.
Oh, that's great.
And these doors are wonderful.
Oh, this is excellent.
What do you think of the pew?
Good.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is great.
Well, I suppose you guys have to put up with the stripes and you guys have to put up with your floor. So it's all worked out pretty well. It's all worked out pretty well, I think. Anyhow, that's it tonight from Changing Rooms, so we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Suzy's great. That show is very entertaining, but those makeovers are highly questionable. Well, that was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you've got a request of a 90s show you want to see me watch, please chuck it in the comments below. Please remember to give this video a like, and the best way you can support this channel is to hit that subscribe button below. That's all from me. Until next time, see ya!